If you're going to succeed as an immigrant in the US, you first need to navigate the rigorous immigration process before and after settling in the US. It took me 8 good years to finally make it to the US. I was denied visa 4 times before I finally migrated as a master's international student. After I graduated, I took a leap of faith to get into the tech industry as a consultant, even though I had no IT background. A few years down the line, I started a consulting business on IT graduate studies as well as self-development IT training programs, and from then on, I've never looked back. This is Bob Mwiti, and you are watching Success with Bob Mwiti Show. In this episode of Success with Bob Mwiti Show, I'm going to talk about the 2 different options that you can take if you come to study your master's here in the US. All right. In this episode of Success with Bob Mwiti Show, I'm going to talk about the 2 options that you can take when you come to study your master's here in the US. All right. Now, for those who are following me for the first time, I came to the US as an international student. I came here to study my master's in business administration, okay, and I majored in professional accountancy. Okay, now I really didn't know a lot of things before I got here. Okay, you know, those days, I don't know, I think there was still YouTube, but you know, I never used it to do my research. I just came here blindly. All right, but if you're coming for your master's, you can go 2 ways. You can either take a master's using the thesis option, or you can do your master's with a non-thesis option. You can do your master's on a non-thesis option. Okay, what do I mean? So basically, thesis is where you are required to do a lot of research work, okay, related to your program or area of study. Okay, so if you're coming for a master's that is very, very heavy, okay, in research work, okay, then it's advisable that you take the thesis option. All right, now when it comes, if you are coming for a master's program that does not really require you to do a lot of research work, like for example, if you're coming for an MBA like the one that I did, okay, you know, you don't really have to go the thesis option, okay, to take the thesis option. Okay, now a lot of schools out there, they give you those 2 options. Others, they don't, depending with which program that you have. They may say, hey, you know what, our program, it's all thesis. Okay, if it's a very heavy research master's program, they may say that this is the thesis option only program. Or if it's not a research heavy program, they may say like this is a non-thesis program. Okay, but most schools out there, they'll give you 2 options. Okay, thesis or non-thesis. And like I said, thesis is basically research work related to your field of study. All right, now you may ask yourself, like, you know, which one is the best? Okay, now first of all, when you're taking a non-thesis program, if you take that option, you're gonna do more credit hours, okay, in terms of like, you know, like those, like the classes that you're gonna go and attend. Okay, so most master's programs, most master's programs are usually between 30 credit hours and 36 credit hours. Okay, 30 to 36, most master's program, usually that's the range. Okay, depending on the school and what the program is. Okay, now if you are taking a non-thesis program, it will, most of the time, there'll be more credit hours that you'll have to take than if you are taking a thesis option program. Okay, because with thesis, you have to do a lot of research work. You know, you have to go out there, you know, interview people, do surveys and all that stuff, you know, compile everything and all that, right? So it takes more time to do that kind of work. Okay, so for that, there is some classes that you don't really have to attend because you are doing you're doing research work. Okay, so on the other hand, if you're taking a non-thesis, then you take more credit hours. okay, to finish your course. All right. So when I came, I did Nonthesis. I don't think our school had thesis option. It was all Nonthesis for an MBA program. So I took Nonthesis. Okay. And I don't like doing research work, so I don't think I would have, even if there was an option for thesis, I don't think I would have taken that. Okay. So on the other hand, if you are taking a Nonthesis program, most of the time what really happens is you're gonna be, there's still some research work, but not really very heavy. Okay, most of the time for each and every unit that you take, you're gonna be doing like, they call them like term papers. Okay, you do some research work for that period of time, okay, and then submit it. Okay, so and it will be part of your maybe like assignments and all that. All right, and it will be part of your grades at the end of the semester. Okay, so you are not really like totally avoiding research work, no, because it's master's level. Okay, but you won't be doing a lot of research work like someone who was taking a thesis option master's program. All right, I hope I'm clear. You're watching Success with Bob Mwiti show, presented to you by Appstech America. Appstech America is a consulting company that helps immigrants find amazing higher education and job opportunities in the tech industry in the United States. You can find our programs by going to www.appstechamerica.com. Appstech America, we wake you up to the unlimited potential within you. Now, on to the question of the day. Someone asked me, hey Bob, if you want to do a PhD, should you take a thesis master's or should you take a non-thesis master's? Now, if you're coming here to do your master's and maybe you have plans of doing a PhD, okay, I think the best option would be to take a thesis option. Okay, if you're interested in a PhD, really, you're someone who likes, who want to do research work and stuff like that. So I expect you to like to do more research work for your master's so that it can prepare you for your PhD. Okay, so to answer your question, yes, you should take a thesis option if you are planning on doing a PhD here in the US after you are done with your master's program. All right, I'll see you next time. Goodbye. You've been watching Success with Bob Mwiti show, brought to you by Appstech America. Come back next time to hear more steps and missteps that I took on the path to becoming a successful immigrant in USA. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn.